Hello and good evening once again to everyone. Just wait now. So, hello and good evening to all of you once again. Just wait for a while. I think it is already 7:30. I'm on time. Just waiting for guys. So hi everyone, good evening to all of you. Today once again we are live here, so we are gonna talk about lots of things in this world, right? So things are really good, right? Let me know, anybody's here? Hi, anybody is here? Top chat. Yeah, now people are joining in, so just wait for a while. I'm gonna join by lots of people. So hi everyone, I can see you, so please write your name, right? Please write your name, whoever is here. I can see, just wait for a while, we are gonna joined by people now. So Vishnukant, thank you Vishnukant, good evening. Thank you very much for joining in this evening. Yeah, so now people are coming in, I can see now. Yeah, hello to everyone. Hello, I'm Ashish from Kolkata. Thank you Ashish, good evening to you. Hello, hi, good evening everyone. So I hope you guys are doing really great, and if you talk about me, I'm doing exceptionally well. I'm doing wonderful. So yeah, like previous sessions, we are going to have a long session, and it is going to be question answer session, so it will be not long, because the way we are gonna ahead in this session would be very interesting, so we are gonna work on it. Anyway, before that, yes, I know most of the people who are joining me, they are English learners, right? They are from different part of this world, but definitely they are eager to learn English, because my identity is confined in English right now. I don't know about future, but right now, yeah, it seems like you guys know me because of English and English channel. So once again, welcome back to all of you on my English channel, on our English channel. This channel is not mine only, it is constructed by you, and you are the part of it, integral part of this channel. So yeah, before starting this question answer session, we have a couple of things that we can talk about. Like first thing first, that is English learning. So how to proceed our journey, how to be good at English. So there are a couple of points. If you are going to work on it, these are the key points. So if you are going to work, definitely you are going to improve in future. I'm not guaranteed about few days, few months, but definitely if you keep working for a while, I mean for a month, for a years, definitely you are going to get results. So first and foremost thing is that start listening. Listen to the radio, listen to the music, and whatever you wanna listen to, right? Listening is a great habit that you can inculcate, right? So inculcating this habit is gonna benefit you with more, like most of things and many things. For example, like if you are doing listening, your pronunciation is going to improve, your fluency is going to improve, your vocab is going to improve, your sentence pattern is going to improve, right? And it is also going to bring lots of change in your way of speaking, because when you are listening to things, you are somehow deep down inside you are paying attention to the speaker and their tone, modulation of their tone, everything, right? So you can do it. सर थोड़ा सा फ़ोन आ रहा है, देख लीजिए. हेलो. So yeah, sorry for disturbing you. Second thing, after listening, listening has lots of benefits. and you can be benefited by this habit of listening, right? So first of all, start listening. It is very cheap habit, like I mean in terms of cheap I'm saying easy, so not cheap. It is very valuable habit, but I mean very easy habit. You can inculcate this habit any point of time, right? I know you are watching movies, you must be watching videos, songs, you must be watching funny things, but instead of watching in Hindi or watching in your native language, you can switch to English. Yeah, switching to English is very difficult task, I know it, because nobody can do it easily, but definitely you have to be determined. You have to, like you should have a goal, like clear goal, clear vision. Without clear goal or clear vision, things are difficult to be done. But once you have clarity in your mind, you know where you have to reach, what is the point where you want to go, definitely nothing can stop you. And that's what I have seen happening in my life, I have seen happening in the people's life, so it would happen in your life as well. So first start listening. Second thing, during listening you can imitate your favorite speakers, right? I'm not big fan of imitating anybody, like not you should copy them, but you can imitate, you can learn something from them, right? So imitation is the second point that can work for you, right? So imitate. Third thing is that practice every day, as much as, even when you are listening and you find any sentence, interesting sentence, any interesting word, and you came across a word which you cannot pronounce, then start pronouncing it, right, in your own way. Like involve yourself, at least 2 hours you should do, right? Okay, somebody is saying what's 2 hours? 2 hours long session? Okay, don't worry, my session, usually my session is going to be long, right? So it would be more than hours session, so don't worry. Yeah, anyway, we are going to end more than hours, so whoever has patience can be here, they can get benefited by this session. They will get fruit at the last of this session, because whatever I'm going to talk, it is my own personal experience. I have not read in any book, neither I have got it from somebody else. It's my own practical way that I have worked on, and I have improved myself. So that much is sure, that if you are going to listen me for whole sessions, you are going to end up in profit, right? So you will end up in profit. So if you want to end up your session in profit, then keep listening, just so got you got. So practice every day. Now practicing is very difficult task, you cannot cultivate this habit at once, right? So what do I mean by practicing? You can practice with anybody, right? You do not need to have a romantic partners, right? Right now everybody thinks you should have somebody with whom you can romantically communicate in English. No, there is nothing like this. You can communicate with the wall can be more romantic than any other partners. I mean, look at the wall, just for example, right now what is in front of me? Like I have this book, right? I have this book, right? So I'm gonna talk with this book. How I'm gonna talk with? Hey, Word Power Made Easy. The name of this book is Word Power Made Easy. So I'm gonna talk with this book like, hey, Word Power Made Easy, you are a wonderful book. I have studied you. I have learned lots of new vocabulary from you. I have learned lots of pronunciation from you. Hey book, I love you. And like this. Now see how I'm talking with this book. Who will give you this live example? I'm giving you this live example. That's how I'm talking with this book. And you can talk too, right? Now, hey book, your color is red. I mean, whatever the color is, I consider it red. The word, your name is written in yellow color. So, and also, you are looking like very thick book, and anybody who doesn't love to read would be afraid of you, because they will see your thickness, right? They will see your thickness and they will think that how would I read this fat book, right? So got. Now what I did just I took any object and I started speaking about it. I do not need any partner, I do not need any romantic thing right around me, just few things. I just looked at the things and I started narrating about it, and I feel like anybody could do it, right? So anybody can do it, so you can also do it. So you got it. Now coming to the next question, and this session is going to be a question answer session, so I'll be taking your questions. Now see, what are the most important ingredient that makes your English better? That is vocab, right? Vocab, like you have a bank account and you have money, enough money in your bank account, then you can building any point of time, right? You can buy a car, you can have a beautiful wife, right? Unfortunately, I have to connect this beautiful wife with money right now, because it is truth of this world, right? You have to be handsome and you have to be money to have beautiful wife. Although I don't believe in this concept, because I have seen people having beautiful wife without having money, and people having worst wife after having money. So I had to nothing to get into that topic, but I'm telling you. So I was talking about the bank account and money, right? So if you have a bank account and if you don't have money in your bank account, then you know that bank account is worthless. It is not going to be useful. It is not going to help in your career, right? But suppose you have a bank account, it has crores and crores of money, right, in your bank account. Then it's wonderful thing, na? You can buy a piece of land. Or why you would go to buy a piece of land? Even you can buy a villa anywhere, even in the New York City. Even if you want to buy a villa in New York City, you can go and buy, right? Because you have money, enough money. So I mean, when you have enough money in your bank account, you can surround yourself with amenities as soon as possible, right? You can, right? So just like same, when you have enough vocab in your power bank, right? If you have enough number of vocabulary, then you can surround yourself with, like, you can learn English at any point of time, because vocabulary is going to help you in future. So don't forget to remember vocab every day. Don't forget to add new vocabulary words in your dictionary, in your mind, because vocabulary words, idioms and phrases, different thing. You can use it in future, like when you are gonna to proceed towards advanced or upper intermediate level. But as far as vocab is concerned, you will have to learn it from first day, when you are going to start, or when you are going to embark your spoken English journey. So if you are going to embark your spoken English journey, start learning vocab first. Have enough number of vocabs in your dictionary, right? Once you have enough number of vocabs in your dictionary, you can build a tall building, beautiful building with that vocab. So first thing first, that is start remembering vocab. And I think you guys are just here to listening to me. Like I feel like you should have liked this session so far, because I'm not asking for myself. You can hate me, right? I don't care about it. But for YouTube algorithm, you must have liked this video, and it is not costing you $1, right? Right? It is not costing you $1. If you are finding anything helpful, if you are not finding helpful, then why are you wasting time here? But if you are finding it even a little bit helpful, then just give a thumbs up, so more people are going to join us in this live session, right? So got me? So start adding new vocab every day, because vocab is something which is going to give you luxury in future to speak good English. Why I'm able to speak right now? After all, I have never been to English speaking condition. Just few years back I was not able to speak fluently, but right now I can, because of my vocab. I have been collecting vocab every day in my room, sitting in my home, right? So that's what you can do. Now, hi guys. So the first point I told you, start listening, collecting vocab, and third thing is start writing every day, because unfortunately, or whatever I can say, I do not think it unfortunately, but I think I'm also not writing nowadays, because writing is very important thing, and that writing is lacking in my daily life as well, because of some works and other stuffs, right? But I know you would have enough time, so start writing. What can you write? You can write diary. You can write all the things that had happened with you all day long, right? You can write your affair, love affair. You can write your any kind of thing. You can write your fantasy, whatever fantasy you have, right? People have different kind of fantasy, so you can describe in your diary. at the end of the day, I mean when you are going to bed at night, if you don't have time all day long, then even you can do at sleeping time, right? You can just write 10 lines, 12 lines, 20 lines every day and increase. First day if you have written 10 lines, increase 12 lines, next day 15, 20, 30, and in this way 40, keep increasing it every day. This is the only way. You have to get into habit. You have to build what? Habit, right? So keep building it. Now, these are the three vital points I told you. And I know, there are so many people who are just at beginner level, right? So, okay, I would like to know how many of you are at beginner level, how many of you are at intermediate level, and how many of you are heading towards advanced level. So please write down. If somebody is at intermediate level, then write intermediate. If somebody is at basic level, write basic. If somebody is at expert level or advanced level, write advanced, because I want to know here. So please write down in comment section. I'm waiting for your comment, right? Hi everyone. And you should not stop commenting, right? Keep commenting. Hello. Okay, just wait. Hello sir. Yeah, hello to everyone. Hello. So beginner level, okay, you are at beginner level. Next, where somebody is at how would you rate your life? Put of 10. Okay, somebody is asking about my life. Okay, I will come to that. First, yes, I have asked you a few questions, so please write. Please mention second condition sentences. Okay, yeah, please keep commenting. So I wanted to know that how many of you are at intermediate level, how many of you are at beginner level, how many of you are at advanced level. But nobody is writing. Somebody just write that somebody has written that he is at basic level. Apart from him, I cannot see that. What are you writing? Please mention conditional sentences. Okay, don't worry, it will be mentioned, right? So don't know my level. Okay, so there are so many people who don't know their level. Yeah, so intermediate. Okay, so somebody is intermediate, don't know my level. Hi bro, I'm beginner level. Okay, so I can see most of the people are saying they are at beginner level. Okay, so how to know my level? Okay, how to know my level? This is also a great question. So listen, first of all, if you don't know your level, then listen. There are some criteria that you can use to measure your level. So first criteria is that if you are able to speak even a little bit, then you are at basic level, beginner level. I mean, if you do not know how to speak at all means even not a little bit, then you are not even at beginner level. You have to put hard work, right? But if you are able to speak even a little bit, I'm saying a little bit, it doesn't matter whether it is wrong or right, but if you are able to speak English, right, just like this, if you are able to speak, yeah, he is my brother, I know him, he came to me, even you are able to speak like that, it means you are at beginner level. But now I'm talking about intermediate. So if you are able to construct a sentence, right, you would be making mistake, right? I know it, because intermediate level is a level where everybody makes mistake and you would be making mistakes. So there is no question about it, right? But you would be able to convey your thought, right? You would be able to put your perspective in front of people, right? I'm talking about how to measure your level. Yes, I'm talking about this. So listen me carefully, how to measure your level. If you are able to communicate, It doesn't matter how brushed or how good you are communicating, but if you are able to communicate, it means you are at intermediate level, right? But after intermediate level, if I talk about the advanced level, then advanced level is something where you have to not think about speaking, right? You, whatever hell coming in front of you, or you are speaking, whichever conditions you want to narrate, you are able to narrate, right? So this is a advanced level. So at advanced level, your grammar mistakes will be very minuscule and minimum, like hardly or barely somebody can find you making a grammatical mistakes, right? At advanced level, hardly somebody would find you any error, but still you will be you'll have to struggle to bring new words or advanced vocab, or you would have difficulty to bringing new phrasal verbs in your sentences, right? So that is advanced level. So advanced, like once you are at intermediate, after that I don't think you need any teachers, right? You can do things on your own most of the time. Even tutors will not help you after intermediate levels, because if I talk about the most of the Indian tutors who are big YouTubers on YouTube, apart from few are like good English speakers, but most of the big channels that I have gone through, they are even not able to speak English, right? They are able to teach you grammar, all the grammatical rules, sentences, you know, but they are not able to speak. So either they are at basic level or intermediate level. Nobody is at advanced level, especially if I talk about the most of Indian YouTubers or tutors. So that is also a question. But you can easily assess your condition and situation, like in which condition you are right now in. So if you are able to speak a little bit, if you are able to, you know, even communicate a bit, I told you before, then you are at basic level. If you are able to frame sentences and you are able to put your thought in front of people, then it is intermediate level. And advanced level is something where you, of course, you don't have to think a lot, like you can speak like hell, right? So that is advanced level. So in this way you can measure your level. Now most of people are at beginning level, right? At in basic level. So let me talk about them, like how you can improve your English. First of all, you know, you will have to write. You will have to do a lot of work that will put your mind from your native language to English. So how can you do that? Translation is one way. Like, you know, the translation could help you start translating things from Hindi to English, or from your mother tongue to English at least, you know. And after once you started translating, try to make a small sentences using those translations, right? For example, you have learned out how to use has, have. Then you can translate a little small sentences in your mind, like how to use has. Like, I have a car, he has a beautiful house. In this way, start translating from your mother tongue to English, right? So this is a one way you can do. Start writing. First write in Hindi and later on write in English, right? Try to write first write in Hindi, and later on the same, try to translate the same into English. Listen, I'm telling you, you would think that how is it possible, but everything is possible. Once you would be interested in English, I know you would be able to overcome these challenges, because I have overcame, and I know that you would overcome as well, right? Okay, I will start taking your question after a few minutes, so please have a patience, because I am coming to you. So don't worry, let me finish this stanza, whatever I am talking right now, and later on I will come to you. So you got me? Like you'll have to put a heavy work, right? You'll have to start in Hindi first, translate into English, and try to find the right meaning to translate from Hindi to English, right? So these are the things that can be done easily, and you can, I believe personally, you can do it. Once you are able to now translate in English very well, then leave that Hindi now, right? अब उस हिंदी को छोड़ डालो, अब हिंदी से कोई काम नहीं है, क्योंकि अब तुम इंग्लिश में लिखना सीख गए हो, ट्रांसलेट करने लगे हो। नाउ अब क्या करो कि किसी इवेंट को अपने ब्रेन में सोचो और उससे इंग्लिश में लिखने की शुरू करो। अब हो सकता है कि आपको लाइक यू वुड हैव लैक ऑफ वोकैब, यू नो, समटाइम्स यू वुड फाइंड दैट you don't have proper sentence structure for these works, but you can take help of Google for this work. You can take help of lot of new apps that is available on Play Store nowadays. You can take help of it, but I will suggest you to work on it. First, try to translate from Hindi to English. Once you are able to translate things in English, now try to translate the event, any picture, any memories in your mind into English, right? So once you are able to do this, now what you can do, now maximize your listening practice, right? Because this is a language, lots of context we don't know, and after listening we come to know that this is the context, and in this situation I can frame sentences like this, right? So it is something like which will evolve after some time, right? It takes time. For example, you can speak few sentences in English easily, like, yeah Ram, you are looking good Ram, you have come ऑफिस ऑन टाइम, लाइक ऐसे ऐसे बोल सकते हैं कुछ चीज़ें. लेकिन जहाँ तक बात है कि अब सिचुएशनल की, जैसे मैं अभी बोल पा रहा हूँ हर चीज़ को इजली मैं ट्रांसलेट कर पा रहा हूँ आपके सामने, राइट? मुझे कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं हो रही है बोलने में. हाँ, बेहिचक मैं बोलता जा रहा हूँ. व्हाई? क्यों? क्योंकि मैंने बहुत ही ज़्यादा प्रैक्टिस किया है पीछे चल के, राइट? आई हैव वर्कड अ लॉट ऑन इट, राइट? आई हैव बीन ऑलवेज थिंकिंग इंग्लिश, ट्रेनिंग माई माइंड. जब भी मैं कहीं जाता हूँ तो मैं इंग्लिश में ही सोचने की कोशिश करता हूँ उन चीज़ों के बारे में, और इस प्रकार से जो मैं इंग्लिश में सोचता ये मेरे पास अब एक मेमोरी बन गया है ब्रेन में. और जब भी मैं उस तरह का सेंटेंस चाहता हूँ बोलना, कि मेरा ब्रेन उस सेंटेंस को लाके और रख देता है मेरे जीभ पे. यू आर गेटिंग मी? Okay, somebody is saying, sir, you speak very well, I want to speak like you. Okay, thank you very much. Okay, definitely you can speak like me. Don't worry, just listen to me right now, and whatever I am saying you, please go and follow it, because it is my personal methods and it has worked for me, and I think it will work for you as well. So listen to me. Yeah. So you are getting me? What I was talking about? I was talking about, like, start translating in your mind. Try to make event in your mind and try to translate it into English. How can you do this? Yes, I'm taking a small example right now. Okay, so for example, I saw a beautiful bird today, okay, sitting in the tree. So I saw the bird sitting in the tree, and now what I did, I started talking about that bird. What I started talking about the bird, just let me finish this. Yeah. So I started talking about the bird. Yeah, this is the new bird. I have never seen birds like this before. This bird is looking beautiful, and this bird is chirping in the tree. Hey, just sorry. सर देखिए तो कौन है? Hey, कौन हो? बच्चा लोग है नीचे वाला सब. एक बार डांटिए जाइए. सॉरी, क्लास कोचिंग वाला क्लास में आ रहा है सब. So sorry. Hello. There are so many kids living below this apartment, and today is function party, like, and all the kids came in my coaching. Yeah, because my coaching room is just in front of this living room of mine, right? And this is kind of office for me, and there is our apartment which is living room of mine, right? So they came and they started knocking the door. These children are gone out of their mind today because they are very happy. Some functions are being celebrated here. So after this session I will be. They have invited me as well, so I will have to go. Anyway, now coming back to the session. Even I forgot what I was talking. They knocked at the door so hardly, so strongly, that I forgot what I was talking. Anyway, I'm gonna take your comments now, so don't forget to write comment. You are speaking some words in wrong way. Okay, I mean the pronunciation. Don't worry about pronunciation. This is something which comes after time. So why you are bothering about my pronunciation? Yeah. Like, it is not a matter of a day or night. Yeah, it takes years to learn pronunciation, because I have not born in some native speaker countries. I have even not anybody around me was not speaking English. Yeah, neither of members in my family nor my any relatives, nobody could speak English. So I was alone who was speaking English. So I don't bother about my pronunciation. Yeah, I know it will take time, and after some time it will be improved. So who cares about it? Yeah, I care about it as far as my growth is concerned, but as far as my communication is concerned, for right now I don't care about it, because I love to talk with people I'm talking. That's what one should go with. Otherwise, if I will start caring about my pronunciation right now, then I would be not able to grow myself. I would be not able to speak, and I know once I will not speak, I'm not gonna improve. What happens usually with us? We think that after improving everything I'm gonna speak, but it is not gonna happen, right? First you will make mistake. You are real motivator for English. Okay, first, thank you very much for this compliment, right? First you have to speak, and once you will start speaking, then you will know your drawbacks, then you will know your fault, then you will know what mistakes you are making, and that is something is going to pave the way for your future improvement. You are getting me or not? So if you want to really improve in future, then you first know your level right now. If you haven't started speaking so far, then how will you know your level? And once you don't know your level, you are not gonna improve. That is my point. Yeah, I'm accepting, yes, I'm mispronouncing few words. It's okay to mispronounce, because I'm the process and I'm in the journey. I'm not finished yet, and nobody finishes, right? Nobody finishes as far as life is concerned, learning is concerned, and growth is concerned. You will have to grow every day. You will have to take challenges. You have to tackle the challenges to improve in your life, right? So yes, great question. I agree with you. Yeah, I might be pronouncing few of the words incorrectly, but it's just part of parts of speaking. It comes naturally, and I know I cannot get rid of it once. I will have to give time, and I'm giving. So if you think that at once you are going to improve all these things, then you are never going to improve it, because I know you will never start learning, and once if you will never start learning, you are never going to improve. So that much is clear from my side. I know that much clearly. So just work every day. Start working on it. And hi everybody, if you are finding any kind of help from this channel or this session right now, then don't forget to like it, because I'm not saying you to like me, I'm just telling you to like this video for the algorithm of YouTube, right? Because algorithm of YouTube has been constructed in such a way right now, if somebody is liking the videos, it is going to show many people. So that's why because I'm giving you time, I'm here for 1 hour, so why not like it and give it a thumbs up, so more people will join us and we will enjoy together here in this live session. Yeah, I am software engineer at Bangalore. Sometimes I have to communicate with US clients, so how can I? Okay, so now I'm gonna start taking your questions. So you can write any questions, and I would love to give answers of all your questions. So don't forget to write your questions. Yeah, please go ahead with your questions. Somebody is asking a question that he is a software engineer living in Bangalore. He has to sometimes communicate with native speakers, and I think he has problem with communicating with native speakers. First of all, whoever is software engineer, listen to me clearly. You might have 2-3 problems, and I'm sure that you might have 2-3 problems, right? So first problem could be that you are hesitant with native speakers, because you feel like they are superior to you, and you feel underconfident in front of them. So this can be case like if you are feeling underconfident, if you are feeling like they are superior to you, then definitely you are gonna make mistake, because mistake is something when you are not confident and you are not feeling good or relaxed, then definitely you are gonna make mistake. This is the reason. First reason could be this, because if you can communicate with your Indian clients, then I think you can also communicate with your American clients as well, because English something, yeah, I know if you have a problem with their accent, then you need to work on your English, right? And if you don't have problem with their accent, then only one problem could be there, and that is that you are underconfident in front of them. So you have to not be underconfident, because they are people like us and they don't care about English. They care about communication, that whatever you want to convey, you have conveyed well or not, right? So if I have talked with many, native speakers, and I have found one thing very clearly, like native speakers never care about your mistake, right? They just care about you have conveyed your thought well or not, they understood you well or not, you were lucid or not. So that matters a lot. So go ahead, please suggest a free app for speaking English. I don't have idea about free apps. All the apps are getting monetized now, like they are becoming paid apps, right? So long back there was a app that is known as italki, and Ace Fluency app. So these were few apps that you could have used, and to be honest, I have used only paid apps so far, so I don't have idea about free apps. But you can search on Google, you can search, like Google is the Google बाबा का यूज करो यार. अब बाबा भी नहीं रहा, पर बाबा हो गया है गूगल का बेटा सब, मतलब गूगल से आगे भी निकलने वाला चैट जीपीटी सब आ रहा है. So okay, so Google would be great grandparents now, even grandparents. So you got me. कहता है कि एक्चुअली सर आई वांट टू ज्वाइन इंटरनेशनल कॉल सेंटर, सो हाउ कैन आई इम्प्रूव माई इंग्लिश. लिसन, the way of improving English is different for different person, so it depends on at what level you are, right? So whether you are at intermediate level, beginning level, or at expert level, so it depends on you. So please also mention that what is your level of speaking English right now. If you want to join an international call center, then you should have very good accent. I mean, accent matters because you are going to talk with public, you are going to be at public place, people from different part of world are going to speak with you. And second thing is that you should also have capacity to understand different kind of accent, because people in South Africa has different accent, people in Mexico speak different in different tone. People sitting in what can I say, Cambodia or other part of Vietnam, they speak in different tone. People in Philippines have their own mother MTI. So once you are going to join the international call center, you should have very good command over your accent and as well as understanding the people, because understanding people is very difficult. If I talk about, look at India, even South Indians have very strong sound of S, right? They do not say S, they say is, e, like school. Instead of school, they say school, e sound. So different parts of world have different kind of their MTI influence. So you have to very good at understanding people, their context, and you should have a brain. If even they are mispronouncing the word, you could easily understand them, right? So this can be a case. Now please don't stop writing your questions, keep writing your questions, and as you are going to keep now I'm going to take the next question. So hi sir, good evening, where do you live in Darbhanga? I'm also from Darbhanga, Naka 5. I want to meet you. Man, you would put in trouble, right? So you are living in Naka 5 in Darbhanga, but I live in Alalpatti, so someday you would find me anywhere in Darbhanga. Siko. I do not go out much, but yeah, sometimes I am a human being, so I go out, so you will find somewhere. Sometimes I face problem with accent of US client. Okay, so now if you have problem with understanding the US client accent, then there are two channels you can follow on YouTube. One is Rachel's English. Okay, no, she is doing operation of English on her channel, right? She would break each and every word, sentences, intonation, everything. So I followed her channel for a while and I got lots of benefit, like so you can go and check out her channel. Rachel's English is the name of her channel, and second channel is Learn English with TV. This guy, I don't remember the name of that boy who is teaching English there. Okay, so he is also a very good English teacher on YouTube. So you can follow these two channels. One is Rachel's English, and go and practice her Ben Franklin exercise. So Rachel is very good teacher. I have seen her. She is showing you how to do a Ben Franklin exercise. Means she is breaking each and every word where speakers were putting a stress on the word, annotation, So you can go and watch her channel for a while, and I surely can tell you, her channel will help you to understand native speakers very well, because the way she do the operation of sentences, even if you are gonna watch her few lessons of a Ben Franklin exercise, go and search just Rachel English, and her brace she named as Ben Franklin exercise. So you can go and check out her channel, so it will help you. Apart from that, do a lot of listening, because listening will improve your on accent, and as well as it will give you a good idea to understand people around the world, because when you are doing listening, it helps you to understand different people. So you are getting me? So you can do a listening also. So listening is also gonna help you. Yeah, just let me take top comments now, right? Sir, sir, tell us the barriers in your journey by which you go through during your journey and guide us. Okay, so very good question. Somebody is asking me, sir, tell us about your barriers. Now see, I have faced lots of barriers, to be honest. Yeah, and this is good question. I loved your question, because my barriers can help you to break your barriers, right? So that's why I feel this is good question. And let me tell you once again that I do not like telling this again and again. If you are enjoying this session, then please hit like button, because it is going to bring lots of traffic right now, and more the traffic, better we are gonna enjoy this session, right? So yeah, go and do it. So my barriers, as far as my barriers are concerned, see, first of all is that I never found English speaking environment. Nobody was around me to speak English. If I talk, few of my friends could speak a little bit English, but they were also not interested. They did it for some time, but later on they left it, right? So this was the first barrier. Second barrier was that, I was coming from totally Hindi medium background. So when you come from totally a non-native background, not you don't know how to speak since your childhood, then it make you underconfident, because you don't know how to pronounce a single word, right? For example, I was telling what I can see, such a horrible pronunciation, man. See, even I had to learn the pronunciation of every single word, and you can understand if you have to vacant a sea with a glass, then how much time it is going to take. जैसे कि आपको समुद्र को खाली करना हो चूलू लेके, राइट? जस्ट आप चूलू भर पानी है उपच के समुद्र को खाली करो, तो ये कितना डिफिकल्ट टास्क होगा. और इंग्लिश में ईच एंड एवरी वर्ड का प्रोनाउंसिएशन सीखना भी वैसा ही टास्क है. आप समुद्र को खाली कर रहे हो चूलू भर पानी लेके, तो इतना ये डिफिकल्ट ये काम रहा है. क्यों? क्योंकि देखो, जब आपको कोई बैकग्राउंड नहीं है जहाँ पे कोई आपसे इंग्लिश बोलता हो नहीं, तो प्रोनाउंसिएशन सबसे बड़ा प्रॉब्लम हो जाता है. यू कैन लर्न ग्रामर इजीली, दैट आई डिड, नो प्रॉब्लम विथ ग्रामर. आई वाज टीचिंग ग्रामर, इन फैक्ट आई हैव बीन अ ग्रामर टीचर सिंस 2015-16, okay? Or in 2017 I was teaching grammar by myself in my own institute, Read and Achieve classes here in Darbhanga, right? So बट आफ्टर ग्रामर तो मैंने आसानी से सीख लिया, फिर वोकैब भी याद कर लिया, लेकिन जहाँ तक बात आया बोलने का, तो मुझे सेंटेंस में बहुत ज़्यादा प्रॉब्लम हुआ बनाने में, राइट? बिकॉज आई हैव नेवर सीन दैट कॉन्टेक्स्ट, हाउ टू यूज़ द वर्ड, हाउ टू स्पीक, राइट? मुझे अब 2-4 हम सेंटेंस तुमको बोल के बताते हैं और उसको मुझे इंग्लिश में बोलना है, तो मैं कैसे बोलूँगा? ये एक डिफ़िकल्ट टास्क है. जैसे मुझे अब इंग्लिश में, मुझे लगता है कि आप मुझसे झूठ बोल रहे हो, ठीक है? अब ये बात मैं हिंदी में जानता हूं, लेकिन अब इसे इंग्लिश में बोलना कितना डिफिकल्ट है मेरे लिए, जब मैं कभी इसके कॉन्टेक्स्ट को इंग्लिश में जाना ही नहीं. भले मुझे मालूम है सारा वर्ड कि लगना का इंग्लिश होता है सिम्स, आप झूठ बोलना का इंग्लिश होता है टेल अ लाई, लेकिन अब तुम समझो कि ये कॉन्टेक्स्ट मैं कहां से अपने ब्रेन में लाऊं, ये कॉन्टेक्स्ट मैं कैसे इमेजिनेशन करूं अपने ब्रेन में? दैट इज डिफिकल्ट टास्क. जब आप बिल्कुल ही ऐसे बैकग्राउंड से आते हो जहाँ पे बिल्कुल भी इंग्लिश से आपका कोई मुलाकात नहीं है, बिल्कुल भी कोई लिंक नहीं है, तब ये कॉन्टेक्स्ट अपने ब्रेन में बनाना एक पहाड़ तोड़ने जैसा काम होता है, राइट। तो ये कैसे मैंने किया, तो मैंने लिसनिंग का प्रैक्टिस करना शुरू किया, क्योंकि लिसनिंग एक ऐसा प्रैक्टिस था कि कुछ इंडियन स्पीकर्स जो थे उनको मैंने लिसन किया, तो वहाँ से आपका ब्रेन जो है ना, ये बड़ा इंटेलिजेंट इंस्ट्रूमेंट है। ये ऐसे काम करता है कि जो चीज़ आप भले ही कभी नहीं भी सुने हो, लेकिन आप ऑब्जर्वेशन के थ्रू या लिसनिंग के थ्रू ये बता सकते हो, ओ अच्छा ये बात इस कॉन्टेक्स्ट में कही जा रही है, राइट। अब देखिए, मैं उसी बात का कि मुझे लगता है आप झूठ बोल रहे हो, मैं कितने आसानी से इसे ट्रांसलेट कर पा रहा हूँ। इट सीम्स लाइक यू आर टेलिंग अ लाई। मैं कह पा रहा हूँ इस वर्ड को, क्यों? क्योंकि इसके कॉन्टेक्स्ट को मैं जान चुका हूँ। अब मैं बहुत सारे ऐसे वीडियोज से, ऐसे लिसनिंग प्रैक्टिस से गुजरा हूँ जहाँ मैंने स्पीकर्स को कहते हुए ये बात सुना है कि इट सीम्स लाइक यू आर टेलिंग अ लाई। मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि तुम झूठ बोल रहे हो। इट सीम्स टू मी यू आर टेलिंग अ लाई, वी शुड से, राइट। इट सीम्स टू मी यू आर टेलिंग अ लाई, क्योंकि मैं ऐसे सेंटेंसों से होके गुजरा हूँ, मैंने ऐसे मूवीज देखे हैं या ऐसे मैंने लिसनिंग किया है ऐसे चीज़ों को जो मुझे इस चीज़ों के थ्रू ले गया है, तो इसलिए मेरे लिए अब ये आसान हो जाता है, राइट। यू आर गेटिंग, सो और यू सीम्स टू बी टेलिंग अ लाई, ये अपना मन का है भाई। तुम एक सेंटेंस को 1000 तरीक़ों से बना सकते हो और कर सकते हो, तो ये अब तुम्हारे अपने क्रिएटिविटी पे अभी निर्भर करता है और तुम कैसे अपने आप को मैन्युफैक्चर करते हो चीज़ों के लिए। नाउ अब चलते हैं, फिर से हम लेते हैं कुछ नए कमेंट्स को। सेम प्रॉब्लम विथ मी, ओके। प्रियंका इज सेइंग शी हैज problems. You seem to be telling a lie. Yeah, you seem to be telling a lie. बिल्कुल राइट सेंटेंस है, हाँ कह सकते हो, क्यों नहीं, कि मुझे लगता है कि आप झूठ बोल रहे हो। You seem to be telling a lie, यही राइट सेंटेंस है, ठीक है। तो ये कैसे हुआ? डायरेक्टली नहीं हो गया, मतलब आपने ऐसा सिचुएशन फेस किया, इसको पास्ट में कहीं देखा है, अब आप बोल पा रहे हो आसानी से, राइट। सो सेम प्रॉब्लम। अब चलते हैं कि नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन लेते हैं कि व्हाट इज योर नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन। सो समबडी, इफ समबडी हैज़ any next problem, so please write down in the comment section. I'm here to take your questions, so please don't be hesitant, go ahead with your questions, right? So you can give me the next question, I'm gonna take your question. Okay, मैं जा रहा हूँ, मैं जा रहा हूँ, कहाँ जा रहे हो? Where are you going? You seem to be telling a lie. I got, okay. Pankaj Chand, yes, Pankaj Chand, you are right. You are right that you seem to be telling a lie. You seem to be telling a lie, Pankaj. Next question. So somebody, do you have any questions? So please put in the comment section so I can take this question and I can help you figure out the answer of this question. So my screen is frozen. There is so many problems right now. I have to switch on my laptop, but still I'm not switching. Hi bro, how can I learn English speaking? What's the right way to learn English speaking? All the ways are right. First open up your mouth and start speaking whatever is coming in your mind, right? So yeah, somebody is asking me, hi, what is right way to speak English? How can I learn speaking English? First open up your mouth and whatever is in your brain speak out, right? So it is not like स्पीक आउट वॉट एवर इज इन योर ब्रेन, कॉट जो भी आता है उसे बोलना शुरू करो, यही राइट वे ऑफ स्पीकिंग इंग्लिश है। ऐसा नहीं है कि एक दिन में तुम स्पीकिंग सीख जाओगे, एक दिन में बोलने लगोगे, लेकिन जो भी तुम्हारे ब्रेन में आज है उसी को बोलना शुरू करते हो तो धीरे धीरे तुम्हें समझ आएगी कि क्या आगे इम्प्रूव किया जाए। और क्योंकि इम्प्रूवमेंट एक ऐसा चीज़ है वो तुरंत समझ आता ही नहीं, समझ रहे हो ना। जब काम करना कोई शुरू करता है इन चीज़ों पे तब उसका ब्रेन काम करता है कि कैसे इसको इम्प्रूव करे आगे। सर नाउअडेज डू यू हैव एनी ऑन कोचिंग इंस्टीट्यूट? इफ़ यू हैव कोचिंग इंस्टीट्यूट देन हाउ डू यू, क्या है भाई, हाउ डू यू? यस आई हैव रीड एंड अचीव क्लासेस। हाउ मच इम्पोर्टेंट टू अंडरस्टैंड वंस नेटिव लैंग्वेज टू लर्न अदर लैंग्वेज? वाह पंकज चांद, great question. And Pankaj, I think you are joining me after a long time. Pankaj, where have you been? but I'm happy that you are joining me once again, Pankaj. And your question is very good, like how much your native language influence your other languages, right? So your native language influences other language too, because इफ़ यू आर गुड स्पीकर इन योर नेटिव लैंग्वेज. देखिए बड़ा अच्छा क्वेश्चन है पंकज चांद का कि आपका जो नेटिव लैंग्वेज है कि ये कितना ज़्यादा इन्फ्लुएंस करता है या कितना ज़्यादा आपको हेल्प करता है दूसरे लैंग्वेज को सीखने में और बोलने में. तो मेरा जो पर्सनल एक्सपीरियंस है और मुझे लगता है यही सभी के साथ होता है. इट इज़ माई पर्सनल एक्सपीरियंस एंड इट हैपन्स विथ एवरीबडी. If you are able to speak good native language, like if you are good at your native language, for example my native language is Hindi or Mathili, right? So I am a very good speaker of Hindi and Mathili, both of these languages, right? I could speak very well these languages. So these languages help me to improve my English as well. Why? As far as my expression is concerned, as far as my way of speaking, my attitude is concerned, it comes from my native language. And you can see me right now, my Hindi and English are very similar. The way of speaking of my Hindi and English is very similar. That's why I have seen a lot of people come in my comment section and they always comment, you are very easy to understand. Why I'm easy to understand? Because of my native language. I am carrying English like my native language. It is not like I am speaking English like native speakers. I have my own English. I am speaking my own English which is influenced by the Hindi language, my own native language. So I personally believe if you are good at your native speaking or native language, then you can be good at English too. For example, somebody is not able to speak good native language or his native language, then how can he be a good English speaker? He cannot be. Why? Because the expression, the things that other language takes comes from your native language. एग्जाम्पल के लिए मैं एक बात कहता हूँ कि मैं बहुत गुस्सा में हूँ, ठीक है, और मैं अपने भाई को या किसी को डांट रहा हूँ, ठीक है, तो मैं नेटिव स्पीकर मैं जैसे हिंदी में डांटता हूँ वही एटीट्यूड मुझे चाहिए इंग्लिश में, तभी ना मैं अपने आप को एक्सप्रेस कर पाऊँगा, राइट? अगर मुझ में वो एटीट्यूड नहीं रहा तो फिर मैं इंग्लिश तो बोल लूँगा लेकिन मेरा इंग्लिश फ्लैट हो जाएगा. माई इंग्लिश विल बी फ्लैट. देयर विल बी नो enjoy that juice, right? It will be dry English, not a juiceful English. But when I am able to speak with my attitude, like my intentions, like I am putting my feeling, I am trying to tell you feeling in English, then I would be very impactful. That's why I have seen few of the speakers who are non-native speakers but can speak very good English. Why? Because he is able to express his feeling and language or a story, like what is storytelling. During the story, why you feel like connected? Because somebody is putting emotions in you. A story is very emotional thing. You emotionally connects with a stories, right? And that's why you feel like listening it for a long time, and you could listen it as well, aren't you? Why? Because of that feeling and connection. So what happens when you are good native speakers in your own language, your native language, then that feeling transpire into English, right? Getting me? तो वही फीलिंग क्या होता है कि इंग्लिश में बदल जाता है. एंड नाउ ऑफ कोर्स यू हैव टू टेक केयर ऑफ योर प्रोनाउंसिएशन एंड द वे ऑफ intonation and lots of other stuffs in English. But you can be very clear. You can copy your native, you have to get rid of influence of MTI and all other things, but you can overall you can carry that charisma that you have in your own language into English, right? So that's what I wanted to tell you. Now let me take your next comments. So Pankaj, I hope that you got my answer. Pankaj, I was trying to say you, yes, if you are good speakers of your native language, then definitely you can be good English speaker as well, because as far as speaking is concerned, it is a kind of a skill, and this skill can like your own native speaking skill can be transpired into English speaking skill, right? And what is common in polyglot? Yeah, and this question also brings one question: why polyglots are so good at learning English? Because go and search about polyglots, they were exceptionally well at their native language, right? They were at home in their native language, and that proficiency, that excellence in them make other language easier to learn for them. Getting me? So it happens. So I hope that you got the answer. And all the polyglots are very good at observing things and transpiring from one language to another language. They can transform their own their native language into other language. That's why polyglots learn any languages quickly and very well. Polyglots are just putting their brain into language, right? So I'm gonna take the next question. Now this question, this session is coming towards this session is going ahead, and now I would be taking even any of your questions, whether it is related to English or related to any other subject, related to any other topic of this world. First of all, let me know you speak our native language, but we don't care what we are speaking. But when it comes to English, yeah, the good question. Like when we speak our native language, nobody cares what we are speaking. Even if you are gonna make mistake, nobody is going to judge you. Nobody is going to even bother about it what you are speaking. But when it comes to English, why everybody is judging you? This is also a very good question. So this is a kind of habit of people. People always make something bigger, extraordinary. So when you speak English, people think you are gonna do something extraordinary task, or you are gonna be limelight. So they pay attention to you and they always look for your errors, right? But when you are speaking your own native speaking or native languages, nobody cares about it, right? Nobody cares about. Just they want to listen you, they want to understand you. If you look at the people when you are speaking your own language, right, your own native language, then just people want to listen to you and understand you. They never try to find out error in you. But when you are gonna speak other languages, it is curiosity of people to know about you and to pull you down. So that's why they pay attention to each and everything. Getting me? So don't bother about it. Sir, I have seen a lots of your video on YouTube, though Clappingo app, and sir, you speak very well, but sometimes I have observed your please go ahead with this question. I wanna listen to him, whoever is writing this comment about me. So I'm eager to know about him, like what is he writing about me. So please go ahead, keep writing. Hi, where has this comment gone? This was beautiful comment. I observe your sentence making process little bit slow. Please sir, don't mind. Okay. So you mean I have to improve my influency or sentence making process? Now see, yeah, it's a matter of fact. But after all, say I have a natural habit of speaking slow. Because I have gathered it from some other speakers, not even other speakers, I will not tell, but I'm kind of person who is not in hurry, right? Right now what is happening? I'm not slow, but the world is moving so fast that it seems like I'm slow. For example, if you go and watch the songs of 70s, 60s, it seems like those people are slow, but the reality that these songs are not slow, which has been made in 50s, 60s. People has become fast today because of the technology and our lifestyle. We became fast. Those people are absolutely fine, because on those days that was only they were living with harmony, with this existence and nature. So they were fine. They were speaking slow, their songs are slow. But today what happened, because of the technology and changes in our DNA and evolution, everything became fast. So it seems like they are slow. But if I talk about them and I ask them, then they will say they are not slow, we are fast. So it will be very confusing thing for us whether they are slow or we are fast. But I personally feel that we are fast. So whenever you would see somebody who are coming from meditative background, they speak very slow. They speak very slow. Why do they speak slow? Because they are deep down sitting in condition or situation where they are not in hurry. They are trying to go with the existence. But we don't have patience right now. We want to rush in everything. Like, look, our life is every day getting, faster day by day. So when we see these previous songs, movies or anything, it seems like they are slow. Getting me? So they are not slow. So it seems it happens with me as well sometimes. When I speak, it seems like I am making slow sentences. But listen, it is natural way of me, and I love it. Yeah, in future if I'm gonna improve, and it's okay. If I'm not gonna improve, I'm even okay with it. The matter of fact was that whether I am able to convey my message to you or not. So I know very well that I am good at conveying my message, and I am conveying my message in impactful manner, right? So yes, I don't worry about it. But definitely when you told me, I agreed with you, and I'll look in these matters. So yes, do you have any other questions? So please go ahead with your questions. I'm enjoying your live session, man. Time is running so fast. It has been 1 hour 1 minute now, and since then we are here in this session. So please keep asking your question. Now I would like to answer your next question. And let me tell you, if you guys are enjoying this session, then please don't forget to like this session, because liking this session is going to bring lots of traffic on this channel, and more traffics are going to help us here. We must understand our languages. Yes. I totally agree. Unless you understand your language well, you cannot understand other languages well, because language is interconnected thing, right? And just what are you doing different? Effective in case of alone. Okay, what are you going? Just you are gonna change your thought, you are gonna switch from your mother tongue to other language, right? So once you know your language better, you would do better at other languages as well. So that's what, yes, I totally agree with you. Learning a language is a skill. Once you are good at your native language, you can be good at other languages, because it is something like one who knows how to put and how to mend Bajaj company bike well, he can also mend other Hero Honda company bike well, right? जैसे किसी को अगर बजाज कंपनी के बाइक का मरम्मत करना अच्छा से आता है, तो वो हीरो होंडा कंपनी के बाइक को भी अच्छा से मरम्मत कर सकता है, बिकॉज बेसिक जो स्ट्रक्चर्स है वही है, लेकिन थोड़ा बनावट में डिफरेंस है. तो लैंग्वेज में भी ऐसा ही होता है कि जब आप अपने नेटिव लैंग्वेज को अच्छा से बोल पा रहे हो, अच्छे से समझ पा रहे हो, तो मुझे लगता है आप दूसरे लैंग्वेज को भी समझ पाओगे इफर्ट डालने के बाद, अपने आप को उस लैंग्वेज में सबमर्ज करने के बाद. समझ रहे हो बात? तो ये डेफिनेटली एक बात है जो मैं एग्री करता हूँ उससे, राइट? What is your advice to speak English fluently without stuck? देखो भाई, एडवाइस तो मैं देता नहीं हूँ, लेकिन आप एडवाइस के बारे में पूछ रहे हो कि व्हाट इज माई एडवाइस. टू लिसन टू माई एडवाइस, फर्स्ट थिंग इज दैट डोंट बॉदर अबाउट योर स्टक. इवन यू स्टक, डोंट थिंक you are stucking, because it is natural process. Like you have never been speaking English, and at once you are trying to speak English, so it is natural part of speaking that you will feel like stucking somewhere. Now if you are making तिल से तार बना रहे हो, मतलब अब now you stuck somewhere, so you are thinking now, oh I am stucking, I cannot speak, I cannot do it, then just you are fool. You are underestimating yourself. You should understand the nature of learning the language. This is nature of learning language, that you are gonna get fumble, you are gonna make mistake, you are gonna stuck somewhere. This is the nature and this is the process. So once you know these things well, that you know you are gonna do it, you are prepared to deal with it, then you are going to deal with this situation easily and you are going to pass this situation unvaryingly, right? So you can do it. Don't worry about like how slow, how fast you are speaking, where you are stucking, where you are mispronouncing the word. These are the processes. I'm telling you, once you are getting into it, then you can overcome it, right? And you know, in future I am going to start training the people. Then I will train them psychologically, because learning a language is more than practice. Is a psychological thing. As far as my growth is concerned in language, I know that, you know, psychologically I have built myself in such a situation. I made myself believe that, you know, I can do it. That's why I am able to do it, and I have done it, right? And I know, you know, in future I'm gonna do lots of work, and it is a process, and I'm in the process, I'm in the journey, right? So I'm able to send my message clearly to you guys, and I hope you guys are understanding me, right? Yeah. So don't bother about if you are stucking right now. Yes, go on. If you are stuck, just take a pause for a while and once again think and try to go ahead. That is my recommendation for you. Let me take the top chat, you know. Hi everyone, are you here? So please write your question. We have few minutes more, so we would talk for few minutes more, and after that I could wrap up this session. But yes, I feel like I answering few more questions right now. So anybody has any questions, so please ask me. I'm here. Sir, what's your suggestion for beginner speaking in front of the mirror? Okay, good question. पंकज मलिक और सम मलिक हुई थी. देखिए, आप अगर बिल्कुल बिगेनर है, ठीक है, तो अच्छा है कि आप आईना ले लीजिए, उसके सामने में गलत सलत जो ही आता है वही बोलिए, राइट? बिकॉज देखिए, जहाँ तक मेरा ग्रोथ कंसर्न है, तो मैं अपने खिड़की के पास बैठ जाता था, और खिड़की मेरे जहाँ मैं रहता था पहले, अभी मैं दूसरी जगह रह रहा हूँ, तो उस वहाँ से रास्ते अभी भी रास्ता के किनारे में ही रहता हूँ, तब भी तो फ्रंट पे ही रहता था. तो जितनी भी गाड़ियाँ लोग पास होते थे ना, तो उसके बारे में ही मैं बोलता था कुछ से कुछ, राइट? क्या करता, मुझे बोलना था. मैं बस इतना जानता था कि आई हैव टू स्पीक, मुझे बोलना है, और मैं बोलता था. ये मैं अपने आप को ना तो जज करता था, ना तो सोचता था कि क्या बोल रहा हूँ नहीं बोल रहा हूँ, बट मैं बोलता था. और मैं लिसनिंग का भी बड़ा शौकीन रहा हूँ. मैं इंग्लिश सॉन्ग सुना करता था. जिस दिन में वो सॉन्ग सब रिलीज हुआ था कि हाउ डीप इज योर लव जलाई दी मेक मी, वो किसका, वो गिगी हैड, और वो दो सिंगर का जो गाना था, ये सब सॉन्ग जिस समय में आया था, उसके बाद उस समय में बड़ा फेमस सॉन्ग था इंग्लिश में. इसका देखो, बहुत सारे सिंगर्स हैं जिसका नाम भी भूल जाता हूँ. और लेडी गागा, ठीक है, लेडी गागा सबका सॉन्ग था. मैं बहुत पहले की बात करता हूँ. उस समय मैं रेडियो पे ये सॉन्ग सुना करता था. मैं अपने फ़ोन के एफएम रेडियो पे, नेपाल का एक स्टेशन है पोखरा का, नेपाल का पोखरा, कुछ इंडियन स्टेशंस भी थे, तो मैं सारे स्टेशंस को जानता था जहाँ से इंग्लिश सॉन्ग चलती थी, ठीक है, और मैं उसे सुना करता था. उसके बाद मैं क्रिकेट कमेंट्री भी इंग्लिश में सुनता था, राइट? सो मतलब मेरा जो लिसनिंग प्रैक्टिस था वो बड़ा ही हैवी, बड़ा ही अच्छा रहा है. शुरू से ही मैं काफ़ी स्ट्रांग रहा हूँ लिसनिंग करने में. ऑफ कोर्स. तो देखिए, तो मेरे पास, मैं जो ये सब्सक्रिप्शन शुरू करूँगा, उसमें मैं साइकोलॉजिकली हर तरीके से जा रहा हूँ ट्रेन करने इंग्लिश लर्नर्स को. ऐसा नहीं है कि मैं उसे ग्रामर या क्योंकि मैं जानता हूँ कि एक जो ऐसा आदमी जो कभी भी इंग्लिश बोलने वाले परिस्थिति में नहीं रहा है, और अगर वो इंग्लिश बोलना चाहता है तो उसको मैं कैसे मोटिवेट करूँगा, उसको मैं कैसे उस लेवल पे लाऊंगा, ये मैं जानता हूँ क्योंकि मैं इससे गुजरा हूँ। इसलिए और जो लोग इंग्लैंड में बैठ के इंग्लिश सीखे हैं या मान के चलो सेलिब्रिटी वाले बैकग्राउंड में रह के, उनसे वो इस परिस्थिति से गुजरे ही नहीं है कि वो सिखा सकते हैं तुम्हें इंग्लिश। हाँ, वो आके तुमको 5 मिनट अपनी इंग्लिश झाड़ देंगे और मोटिवेशन देकर फिर चले जाएंगे। बस तुम उनके इंग्लिश को देखते रह जाओगे, उसके पर्सनालिटी को देखते रह जाओगे, फिर तुम वही के वही ढाक के 3 पात रह जाओगे। क्यों? क्योंकि तुम जिस परिस्थिति से आ रहे हो उसको समझने वाला चाहिए, उसको कैसे हैंडल करें, उससे कैसे निकले, वैसा व्यक्ति चाहिए जो कि उससे खुद निकला हो। समझ रहे हो? अब मान के चलो कि कोई जिंदगी भर राजमहल में रहा हो और उसको तुरंत तुम लाके जंगल में छोड़ दो तो वो मारा जाएगा। वो तुमको राजमहल में रहने का ही बात बता सकता है और राजमहल में रहने के ही तरीकों को समझा सकता है। उसे जंगल में ना तो कभी रहा है, वो मारा जाएगा तुरंत, या तो कोई सांप काट लेगा या कोई एनिमल आके उसको किल कर देगा। लेकिन जो व्यक्ति जंगल में ही जन्मा है, जंगल में ही रह रहा है, उसको मालूम है कि कैसे यहाँ रहा जाता है एनिमल के बीच में, इतने विषैले विषैले सांपों के बीच में, इतने खूंखार पशुओं के बीच में। समझ रहे हो मेरे बात को? तो इस चीज़ों को वही व्यक्ति समझ सकता है जो जंगल में रहना सीखा है शुरू से। लेकिन राजमहल वाले राजमहल, अब इसी जंगल वाले को हम राजमहल में ले जाएं तो वो भी राजमहल में सही से नहीं कोई कुछ कर पाएगा। उसको बेसिन को खोलना होगा तो हो सकता है उसको खींचने ही लगे ऊपर से, बेसिन घुमाने ही नहीं आता होगा, कभी उसने बेसिन देखा ही नहीं, यूज ही नहीं किया। उसको बाथरूम में मतलब वेस्टर्न वाला टॉयलेट में दे दे तो बाथरूम में घुस के और कुछ न करने लगे। समझ रहे हो मेरे बातों को? बाथरूम में वो बाथरूम करने के बदला कुछ और करने लगे, क्योंकि वो जंगल में रहा है, जंगल में वाली परिस्थिति है उसके पास। तो इसलिए मैं कह रहा हूं कि जब भी आप इंग्लिश का किसी के कोर्स लेने जाते हो तो पहले उसके बैकग्राउंड को चेक करो कि क्या वो सही में ऐसा व्यक्ति है कि इंग्लिश सीखा है और सिखा सकता है, कि जस्ट टीचर तो सभी हैं, कोई भी टीचर हो सकता है। टीचर बनना सबसे आसान काम है। तुमको 10 वर्ड मोटिवेशन का फेंक देंगे, आई एम अ टीचर, 10 वर्ड तुमको कहना है, तुम वैसे ही डिप्रेस हो और तुमको 10 बढ़िया बढ़िया वर्ड कह देंगे जो तुमको अभी फील करवा देगा कि अच्छा महसूस कर रहे हो, तुम तुरंत मुझे प्रणाम करने लगोगे, सब कुछ करने लगोगे मेरा। तो मतलब कि मेरा ये कहना है। हाँ चलो, एक क्वेश्चन कोई बार बार पूछ रहा है कि सर आजकल बहुत सारे टीचर्स ये कहते हैं कि बिना ग्रामर जाने हुए इंग्लिश सीखा जा सकता है। तो मैं एग्री हूँ इस बात से, क्योंकि मैं सहमति रखता हूँ इस बात से। इसलिए मैं सहमति रखता हूँ इस बात से क्योंकि मैं खुद भी देख रहा हूँ कि मैं ग्रामर बहुत अच्छा जानता था, लेकिन जब मैं इंग्लिश बोलना शुरू किया तो वो ग्रामर मुझे बहुत कम ही हेल्प किया, बहुत ज़्यादा नहीं। क्योंकि देखो कॉन्टेक्स्ट चेंज हो जाता है, बोलना एक अलग बात है और लर्न करना एक अलग बात है। तो मुझे लगा कि जो मैंने लिसनिंग किया, जो मैंने लोगों को देखा, ऑब्जर्व किया, वो मुझे ज़्यादा हेल्प किया उस ग्रामर से। समझ रहे हो मेरे बातों को? तो अब समझ गए होगे तुम अपने क्वेश्चंस क्या पूछ रहे थे मुझसे और मेरे आंसर्स भी, ठीक है। और अब मुझे थोड़ा सा बाहर जाना है और ऑलरेडी मैंने मेंशन किया था कि कुछ लोग नीचे इंतज़ार कर रहे होंगे मेरा, क्योंकि मेरे बिना मैं जाना नहीं चाहता हूँ, तब भी ज़बरदस्ती जाना ही है क्योंकि लोग, समझ रहे हो ना। तो थोड़ा, और यहाँ रहता हूँ तो लोगों से तो हिल मिल के रहना ही ठीक है। तो फिर से मिलता हूँ अगले संडे को फिर इसी टाइम में। बट until then I will tell you, don't give up, keep learning, keep doing, and you know I will tell you, never be in hurry, because English speaking journey is a long term journey, right? You will have to keep walking on your path, you will have to keep motivating yourself every day, because unless you are not motivating yourself or keep doing it, yeah, you are not gonna do it, right? So anything else that you wanna ask now? And with this I'm gonna wrap up this session, so see you soon on next Sunday. So bye everyone, see you next Sunday.
संडे को तो चलो ना नीचे खाना खाने।
अच्छा आ रहा हूँ, चलो।
ये क्या है?